Welcome back to What Sold Last Week on eBay, episode 3. We're going to start off with a pickup I made from Marshall's. I don't go to Marshall's often because recently they've been completely dry, but I peeked in there about 2 weeks ago to try to find something for my kids, some quick basketball shoes, and luckily I was able to find these James Harden Volume 3s. Nice looking shoe, and especially works out for us because it happens to be in our hometown Washington Wizards colorway. So it was a no-brainer for me to pick these up for him, for my son. And I happened to pick up a few more just to list, just to see what happens. Because you know Hardens are very hit or miss. But at the price point I found these things, I just had to pick up a few extra ones to be able to list. And I got these things for $20. They were $19.99. Like I said, these are the Harden 3s in the Wizard colorway, Shark Edition. These sat for 2 weeks. I ended up selling one just this morning for $60. So after shipping and all the eBay fees, still made out a pretty good profit on these shoes. I'm glad I picked them up. And off they go. Next up is a Ross find. I picked these shoes up 2 weeks ago. These are called the Adidas Next Levels. This shoe is worn by Zach LaVine from the Bulls. I picked up 3 pairs of these. 2 in this colorway, 1 in the white and blue colorway. That one sold really quickly, probably within a couple days. That one sold for over $100. That was a more popular colorway. This one, not so much. It's been sitting for a few weeks. I've been getting offers, but I finally got it sold for the price that my asking price. Got about $73, $74 on these. After the shipping and everything, it still worked out for a decent profit because they were only $35 to begin with. So still made about double the price. Still profited about $30 on these. Got one more to go. A lot of people question picking this up on Instagram, but you got to try them out. You never know what's going to sell. And I had a good feeling about these, and then I was right. They're out of here. Next up, we got a thrift store find. Goodwill, actually. I picked this up about 2 weeks ago as well, and you never know what you're going to find at the thrift store. The thrill is what it's all about. I picked this up from the video game department. It's an original Xbox Grand Theft Auto dual pack. It's got the Vice City and it's got the Grand Theft GTA 3 on there. Picked this up for $2.99 by the media department. I knew it would sell well. I looked it up. The comps were good. It's set for a little while, for about 2 weeks. It's complete with the map. All the inserts are here. The discs are in excellent shape. So I knew it was going to sell. I got $30 for this. Still pretty light. Was able to ship it off first class. After all the fees and shipping and all that, still made $20 on this. It's a great profit. Thrift store finds are good. Low investment. Potentially high return, which is why I like it so much. So keep your eyes out on video games. Video games usually sell pretty good. The classic video games sell pretty good. Not all video games. But you got to do your research. This one did well. It's out of here. Next up, we got a Burlington find. This Burlington find is in a size 14. Borderline non-human size. But I had to pick it up. It's a popular summer shoe. I picked it up. I think it was listed for $40. I got a bunch of stuff that day. These were free. And I'll tell you how. The register, the cashier forgot to scan these. So this shoe here is 100% profit. Had I noticed that she forgot to scan it, being the upstanding man that I am, I would have reminded her, ma'am, you forgot to scan these. But didn't realize till I got home. So I wasn't going to make the trip back. These were 100% profit. I sold these on GOAT for $115. minus all the fees and everything, 9.5%, $5 shipping for goat. Made about $100 on these Epic React Platinums. Good find overall. Size 14 is still human. You can pick these up. These sell. If it's a popular shoe like the Reacts, you'll still be able to push them. Good find. And they're out of here. This next one's pretty interesting. This actually is a personal item of mine. This has been sitting around for 2 decades. This thing has been sitting around for a long, long time collecting dust. It was in my mom's house. During my most recent visit, I noticed it. And something told me to just scan it. The curiosity of the reseller always wants to scan. These things sealed in a box are going for $250. This one was brand new, but the box is not sealed. But as you see, the inside of it, factory sealed packaging. Even the inserts are still here, sealed intact. I decided to sell these on eBay, and I listed them. And this could possibly be the fastest sale I have ever made in my 10 years on eBay. I listed these about 5 minutes later, got the notification on my phone that something had sold. I looked at my phone and I realized it was these. $100 out the door. Probably should have done auction on these. I never do auction. I wasn't too sure about the price point, but since the sealed one was about $250, I figured a broken sealed one, which I was the only one that had it posted, so I had nothing to go off of. Posted these for $100, and they sold right away. I'm happy with the $100. Better than sit in the closet. But Nintendo stuff do good. If you find Nintendo stuff laying around the house, you want to get rid of it, put it on eBay. Don't sell it locally. Sell it on eBay and get your money. 1990, 2 decades and more plus. This has been in my possession, but now off it goes. It's out of here. All right, next up we have a Ross find, a very unique Ross find, a very rare Ross find. These shoes retailed for several $100s when they came out, and a few people have found them at Ross, but it's very rare. I was lucky to find this one pair, and here they are. A lot of people don't know what these are. They're the Adidas 4Ds. These shoes are very unique in their design, very comfortable walking, running shoe, training shoe. Very cool looking shoe. A lot of people would overlook this. A lot of people overlook Adidas in general. But these Alpha Edge 4Ds go for some good money. They were going for more. Recently, when I found these, they were going for about $200 without the box. Since then, it's dropped down some, but luckily, I was able to sell these on GOAT. I love selling shoes on GOAT. The fees are a lot less. They provide shipping labels, essentially for $5. So it ships out to your warehouse. They check it out, look at it, make sure it's legit, and then once they verify it, you're getting paid. Seamless. It's very seamless process. I love it. But I sold these on GOAT for about $140. So after their 9.5% fees, $5 for shipping, and 2.9% for PayPal, I still ended up making about $70 on these. So I'm very happy with them. I only paid $45 for them. So this one right here, very good find. I'm going to GOAT right now. It's out of here. Next up, we got a Nike outlet find. This Nike outlet find I found when the pandemic, after their pandemic reopening, I was able to pick these up. I went over there and I was able to spot these right away. Not a lot of people were looking at them. I picked these up, these PG3s. I've already showed you a few of these already in my past videos. These are the black, the Gamma colorway here, black and Gamma colorway. These things here do very well, and I was able to sell these here. I got about 11 pairs of these. I'm down to about 4 or 5, so they've been selling consistently for over the past month and a half or so. Been selling consistently at the price point where I'm comfortable at. I want to sell these for $100 each and no less. I was able to sell these on GOAT again as well. I believe for $100. I paid. They were marked down to $50, $49.99, and it was an additional 30% off that. So I paid about, I think about 35, 40 bucks for these after taxes. So very happy with this sale. Good shoe with the box. Off it goes. So next up we have this Burlington find I picked up sometime in June. So it's been a few months, about 2 months, not quite 2.5 yet. But anyway, I listed this. Um, I don't usually pick up too many pants, but these Adidas club pants here, soccer pants, all black. As you can see, it's the all black soccer pants, and they retail for 70 bucks. And these usually do pretty good because they're all black. It's taper fitted, comfortable. I picked these up. They were marked down 50% off of 25. So I got these for about $12.50 when Burlington had their 50% off deals. I've had these listed. I've adjusted the price a couple times, so I got it down to 40 bucks, and it just sold yesterday for $40. It's not that heavy, so I'm going to do first class shipping on this, and I should be able to get it out of here and put it in a poly envelope. So first class shouldn't cost me much. $12.50, sold it for 40. Still a good profit. Off they go. Next up, we got this Burlington find. I found this a week ago actually. I spotted this from a mile away because it's red, and the shelves at my Burlington are completely empty, so there's really nothing out there. So this caught my eye pretty easily. I was there to pick up some shoes, and I happened to see this. It's a Puma Team Ferrari soft shell jacket. It's a racing jacket, and it's a good looking jacket. It's very popular. It's very popular in general, but overseas seems to be more popular because all the purchases that I see have been being made overseas. But I picked up all 6 or 7 of these, and I just sold my first one, size medium. Last night I sold this. I got this for 20 bucks each. Their retail is crazy on these. The retail is 140 bucks on this jacket. I'm not sure who would pay $140 for any jacket, but this jacket of Puma. But whatever the case is, I paid 20 for it. Picked up 6 or 7 pairs, listed them. I sold this one last night, 55 bucks, and they're flying off the shelves. There's so many sales. If you look at the finished listings on eBay, there's a bunch of sales. So you just got to find that sweet spot, that price point, and keep it there. It will sell. It has to. So 55 bucks, paid 20 for them. Pretty light, first class shipping, poly envelope, great profit. It's out of here. Next up, we got a Burlington find. These are Burlington find I picked up 3 weeks ago, and they were all sitting there by themselves on a rack. 2017 Air Maxes in the all black colorway, a little bit of gray. These are a very, very popular shoe. They sell well. They sell fast. You pretty much get the price that you want on these things. I got these for 60 bucks. I had them listed for about 3 weeks, and I sold them last night for 125. And it's a good flip, not too heavy, easy to ship. I ended up getting 125 for these, and I made about $50 on these shoes after all the fees and shipping fees. And the best thing about these, since they sold over the $100 price point, there's no final eBay fee on these, so that saves me some good money as well. So if you see these, pick them up. These fly off the shelves. Great shoe to pick up. Next up, we got another Ross find. I picked these up from Ross about 3 weeks ago. I picked up several of these. This is my last one. I had about 3 or 4 of these, and they've all been selling very consistently over the last 3 weeks or so. This is my last one. They're called the Adidas Soul Quartz tennis shoe. These are for men. As you see, it's got that boost sole, which we all know and love. Very comfortable shoe. It's white and gray, a little bit of black. It's got the green in here. Kind of resembles the green from a tennis ball, which makes it pretty cool. It's a nice looking shoe, actually. I actually like these. I picked these up for 30 bucks. 30 bucks. I picked up, like I said, 3 or 4. This is my last one, and this one just sold last night for about 75 bucks. So after all the fees and shipping fees and costs, I still made about 25 bucks on these, which is pretty good considering the fact they were only $30. It's a low investment, and I'm still making $25. So it's almost 100% profit. I doubled my money, and like I said, I sold 4 of these, and I made about 25 to 30 bucks on all of them. So actually, I made good money on these. It was a good pickup. They have them in different colorways. I've seen the orange ones. They don't do too well, but this colorway is popular. It's clean. It's comfortable. Keep your eyes out on these. If I see more, I will be grabbing them. Off they go. Next up, we got another Burlington find. This Burlington find I found picked up about 3 weeks ago when I went over there before they got wiped out. They've been dry the last few weeks, but I was lucky enough to grab these. These are the men's Shock R4s in the popular white and silver colorway. I picked these up. These things have a few imperfections on them. They got some yellowing here on the soles. Had a couple marks on the sides. Nothing significant, but I made sure I was able to put that in the description so the potential buyer would know about it, of course. And this particular shoe was selling for about $120, $115, and because of those marks, I had to adjust my price, obviously. And I ended up selling these just yesterday for about 90 bucks. I had them listed for about 100, so I could meet that $100 threshold, so I won't have to pay the eBay fees. And somebody messaged me in my inbox, because I don't normally take offers, but people do message me with offers, and sometimes I do accept them. They offered me 90 bucks for these, and they're over here on the East Coast where I'm located, so shipping isn't that bad. So I put that into consideration, and I ended up accepting his offer of $90. And after everything is all said and done, I still made to about 25 bucks on these, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy it's gone. I paid $40 for them, so still a good little flip. Not bad at all. I'll take that all day. Off they go. Next up, we got another Ross find. I found this 2 weeks ago at Ross. Most people would probably overlook these shoes. They don't really pop out at you. These are tennis shoes. These are the Vapor X men's tennis shoe. This is a smaller size, so a man could wear these. A woman could possibly wear these. These were 6.5, I believe, in men's. So they're 8 women's. But they got that good volcano lava colorway, and it's a good looking shoe. These shoes, I was not able to get the price tag off. I got these for 39 bucks, so basically $40. I was not able to get these off. Somebody's got to tell Ross to stop using the ink pens to put the prices on the bottom. But I clearly displayed this in my listing. I even mentioned it in the description. So normally these shoes would go for about 100 bucks. I had to adjust the price because of that. I ended up getting 90 for these. Still a good flip. They only lasted about 2.5, 3 weeks. So I still made about a good 25 on these, which is not bad. I was happy with it. Off they go. Next up, we got this Ross find from last week. I was in there sourcing shoes, and I saw this in the men's department, and it popped out right away. Anything Lakers usually does pretty good. A lot of people overlook this item because of the brand. It's a Lakers hoodie, beautiful quality. It's not Nike, it's not Adidas. It's Fanatics. It's a good brand. I went on their website to take a look at it to see how much it was going for. It was completely sold out on their website, but I was able to locate it. Retail price on this was $49.99 on the Fanatics website. So it was a no-brainer. I picked it up right away. It was $14.99 at Ross. It only lasted 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. I sold this for retail Fanatic price. I sold this for 50 bucks. And it didn't take long. I'm going to go and pick up some more. You know, with the NBA season, the NBA restart going on right now, NBA inventory is starting to sell pretty good. I've sold a few items over the last few days since the NBA restarted. So it's always a good idea to keep up with sports. If you're into apparel, it's always good to keep up with the sports and what's going on currently. But it was a good buy. Lakers, hoodie, Fanatics, excellent purchase. Good flip. Very, very good profit on this one. More than double. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and comment. See you next time. Go get it.